coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at the store. He'th loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen him the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They've builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. With a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. He's coming.
Раз. Цю музичку я вирубаю. Тут я включаю. Так. Телефонуємо моду. Вітаю.
Привіт.
Ну що, вантаж. А там на півгодині куди тебе треба? Тут тебе хочу йде.
Тут біля дому поспілкуватись.
Ніфіга собі. Про що?
Воно тобі не треба.
Що там, щось намічається?
Щось намічається.
Щось хороше?
У нас, як завжди, хтось воює, а хтось... А хтось посилює свою владу на місцях.
Ага. І що це означає? У вас там хтось бере гроші і неясно куди витрачає?
Ні, до нас питання, звідки ми дістали зброю.
Ну, а нелогічно, що вам її видали.
Ну, не всю нам видали, деяку ми у орків віджали.
Ага. Ну, і яка різниця, де ви дістали зброю?
Ну, бо у нас вважають, що ми ці рецидивісти, як вони там, ну... Бандюки, коротше.
Ага. Да, класно з тебе бандит.
Угу.
І що, типа там поліцію викликали?
Там СБУ.
Навіть СБУ? Це хтось
Да.
виклав СБУ?
Да.
Ну, хай приїжджають.
Ну. Там я більше не за себе боюся за наших хлопців, які... Ну, наш ротний, там ще деякі хлопці, які... Ну, а ми туди їздили.
Тобто не туди їздили. На схід їздили чи що?
Ні, ну... Буча, Гостомель.
Типа по своїй волі чи що?
Ну, наші по своїй волі. Вони їздили, вивозили наших людей. Ну і паралельно трішки прибирали орків і захопили 2 їхніх склади.
Угу.
Ой,
А що, це сусідам не подобається чи кому?
ну да.
Тому що дурні?
Ну,
Дурні
ж кажу.
параноїки чи що?
я ж кажу, хтось воює, а хтось, ну, розумієш, там поліція вставила свої 5 копійок, чому ви там не доповіли, вам не можна це забирати і так далі і тому подібне. Ну, я ж кажу, що хтось воює, а хтось на цьому заробляє. От.
Понятно. Як завжди, коротше.
Да? Ніхто не хоче втрачати влади, скажімо так.
Починається. Влади вони не хочуть втрачати. Так, ну що ми... Що нам тут треба?
Діконаріум вроді ліземо. Нам треба, ти сам сказав, врятувати людей.
Да, давай туди зайдемо. Нас пустять, я сподіваюся.
Ну, що не пустять, якщо у нас є пропуск.
А, ти його підібрав? З ким ти розмовляєш? А, з інтертелекому?
I should probably ask how you got that, but honestly I don't really... Right. In you come. Be
Ну, це нормально. Як ви його дістали, то пофіг, як ви його дістали. Проходьте.
Ну, він так і сказав. Як ви його дістали? А, мені пофіг, як я дістав.
Нормально. Тут теж все на своїх місцях. Так, а ти просто припускаєш, що це на півгодини чи ще довше? Можливо, вони ще захочуть обшук робити, там бла-бла-бла.
Ні, у мене обшук робити не будуть.
Ти
Ну,
спілкувався зі своїми?
Ні. Я буду спілкуватися зі своїми, так. Просто вони сьогодні збиралися, а мені ніхто нічого не сказав, і тільки от подзвонили півгодини тому.
Упс.
What's going on? Are we under attack?
Та ні, все нормально. Це просто хворі свині. Не то з'їла.
Fuck. I swear, I only opened the Warren's gate for 1 second and that fucking pig bolted by me.
Don't worry, folks. The bazaar is secure.
Нормальне місце, мені вже подобається.
New visitors. Don't fret. Come and hear about the marvels of the bazaar.
Так, ну ти тут більше знаєш, ніж я.
Ну а що, тут спілкуватися треба зараз. This man is wearing the same outfit as the guard outside, a wolf mask and a letterman jacket. Коротше, jacket кажуть, jacket.
Fresh lambs, esteemed guests. The door guard informed me you were coming. You are most welcome to all the delicacies and pleasures the bazaar has on offer, provided you have the coin. I hope you're not shaken by this disturbance.
Та ні,
It
нормально,
is a
ми
minor
звикли.
matter, I assure you.
Дощ взривається.
The experience should be nothing short of completely safe.
Так, якого хера тут вибух був, а?
Voice. I don't know, okay? Someone's been strapping explosives to real pigs. Real pigs, made up with real lipstick, real eyeshadow. I guess it's some asshole's idea of a prank.
Точно, хтось пранкує.
Upper level in the back. They will take you to our esteemed leader, Flab. Talk to him if you want to know more.
Коротше, до Флаба треба топати.
Ah, yes. Paradolia Jones would be the man you're looking for.
Paradolia
He'll be hanging
Jones.
out at the Fountain
Караванщик.
Bar, right there.
За баром. Так, we're full assigned and run into encampments of band dressed as clowns.
Really? Dressed as clowns, you
Да,
say?
клоунів бачили.
Sounds like Los Payasos. But there's no way those crazy fucks are out here. I suggest you talk to Flab about this. You can find him in the back, up the stairs.
Так, what kind of stuff do we have
We
here?
have all kinds. All kinds indeed. Fishertelli sells weapons to any weary pilgrim. Gwyn Talbot is your woman if you need protective gear. Dr. Coldcuts can sell you medical supplies or see to your health needs. And in the central area, you'll find the Fountain Bar. A good place to kick back with a drink. And some of Masato's delicious pork.
Там на вулиці ви.
Depends on your definition of fun. I'd recommend talking to Eidolon. She and her pals really know how to party. But if you're a more cerebral type, check out Querex's museum in the back.
Так, щось там коти воюють, я понял, да? Так, what detail about
The
facilities?
bazaar's a bazaar unlike any other, piglets. You want it? We have it. No meat is too exotic. No luxury is too fantastic. If you can afford them, they're yours.
Showers, place to sleep, moving matches, gladiator death matches. О, гладіаторські бої.
Perhaps in our
А, раніше
old
було.
days, that chapter of the Monster Army book is closed. Sorry.
Прикольно, тут може в майбутньому будуть гладіаторські бої.
Enjoy your visit.
Можливо.
Ну, тому що зараз та частина зачинена, каже. Так, тембер
Not
якийсь.
that the bazaar's not perfectly safe, but,
Somebody tell me these are
Cold cuts can cure whatever else
Док
you
там хілить.
I suggest your
wonder if any
protective
of these
gear
are
here.
sealed.
Коротше, дівка курить цигарку в приміщенні. Ай-яй-яй.
You look like tough sorts. Patriarch sent you. Whoever you are, we can certainly use your help. Some kind of beastie down in the Warrens or something. Talk to Flab up the stairs.
Так, я Talbot. Rather than answer, she takes a long break of her cigarette. Your question doesn't seem her impressed. Can we see your wares?
That's why I'm here.
Це де ти його знайшов? Це ж ти його купив.
Я
Ніфіга,
тільки що купив револьвер.
класно. А дробаш там є?
Все є.
Так, ну тут арморчик непоганий.
I can't believe we missed the sale of Piscatelli's.
Де
I
торгаш
told you
ти?
we needed to get here early.
You know, you
been here for
haven't lived
hours.
until you climbed aboard
feet are
Barnes'
killing me.
nightstick.
Come on. I told you not to buy cheap boots.
Hello again, strangers.
Weapon modding 6 треба, да?
Certainly.
Нема поки.
Ну, парь то, що нам не треба. Шоткан 11, снайперка класна. НЛА у нас є. Хоча там ще краще, да? Саботрокет, ніфіга собі. Піде. Heavy Machine, Assault, Submachine, Red Dragon. Топова снайперка, я так розумію.
Ну, я поки не вмію користуватися.
А, до речі, да, Requires Small Arms 6. Я теж не можу
Шостий, у
ще.
мене 5.
Прикольно. І тут 6 треба. Да, я теж ще не можу. Ну, я думав вже брати.
Я пропоную зброю не продавати, а розбирати.
Да?
Ну просто якщо розбирати її, ну треба ще апнути їй параметр. Ей,
Набоїв мені купив штук 40.
модернізація. Та ти задовбав, блін.
І 2
Досі
ракети.
їх їсти.
Ну так він по 3 за
Ракети не
постріл.
куплю.
Як це не куплю?
Дорогі дуже.
Ну одну туди візьми. Вона все одно нам задобиться там далі. Якби ти міг крафтити ракети, то інша справа. Коротше.
Well, when you're a man as sexy as I am, you always gotta...
Ні, я думаю, ще 20 треба. Щоб було 68 шотганів і одну ракету. О, ніхто додому прийшла. Я закрив балкон секунду.
Maybe later.
Он стріляє з замерзшего хорька.
Виходжу, там 3 хлопців. Ніхто чекають. Так, Саймон Сквач. А, це щось з охорони, звичайно, да? Окей.
Enjoy your visit.
Enjoy. Так, ліфт кудись там ліфт. Це просто вихід. Ну, давай на бар.
hot noodles.
Прайдолія Джонс. Це вона караванщик. The approach, this man's eyes flit. А, це ще й чоловік, я думаю, це жінка. The assassin is out, whether or not you're a direct threat. He relaxes after a moment and touches the brim of his head with a slight nod.
Ah, I think I've heard of you.
Да, це він.
The Rangers, right?
Да, це ми.
It's a pleasure.
Так. We could use your help. There's a group of refugees topside who need transport to Colorado
I
Springs.
see.
Блін,
Not my
300
usual
баксів
line of
хоче.
business. but I don't see why not. My normal rates would apply for a one-way transport.
Кісес 7 треба, да? Або бартер 6. Можна пізніше до нього підійти.
Бартер 6 у нас є.
Ну тоді підходь до мене. Угу. You and I both know it wouldn't cost you anything just to have them ride along. Think if it's a good PR for your caravan.
I suppose you have a point there. Paradolia
Сейчас,
Jones,
вибач.
friend to the people.
Да.
All right, I'll make sure they're part of the next caravan run to Colorado Springs. I'll send people to check up on them now.
Ага. Да.
Just my services as a caravan master. I organize caravans to get people, goods, and livestock from one place to another. I don't sell goods myself. These lands near Colorado Springs are pretty safe, but still lots of people need help getting around, especially if you want to range further than that.
Nice outfit, are you cheaper?
I can see why you think so, but no. I share an impeccable sense of style with them, perhaps, but definitely not the worship of a mythical god being.
Anything you can tell about Colorado? Що там, вже виходити треба?
Ні,
Next to
там
the
нічого не
Patriarch,
буде.
this stretch of land from Denver in the north to Steeltown in the south is pretty safe to travel. You'll find richer opportunities the further you venture out, but it'll also come with more risks. I could tell you more, but truth be told, the only way to know the land is to travel it. You look well equipped and competent. Just head out, see what you can learn.
Окей.
So long.
Так, вон Сін стоїть. Ну, засейва.
I'll tell you when to quit.
Чуєш?
Да?
That members for an is dirty. Mismatched fabric. This figure is clearly anything but human. With your approach, it's trained with a check of rusted gears and press the palm to the Nixon mask over his face.
As I live and eat cherry pie, more of my fellow humans in the bazaar. You make yourself welcome now, you hear?
He sketches behind his mask plastic ear. His shirt safe to reveal a coil device on his chest. In the preface look is piece of touch. Короче, по частинам спаяний.
Well, gosh, and apple pies. You put me in a spot. Let's see. My name is Long John, and I'm old as dirt. I've traveled a little, but nowhere interesting. Now I'm here in the bazaar, just to see what life has to offer. Make friends. Wasn't something that I got to do when I was younger, what with my job and all. There was no time to make friends, none at all. But I'm making up for it. I know everyone in the bazaar, and they know me. I'll tell you youngins what I can. Despite the fact I'm old as the mountains, figuratively speaking, that is. Humans rarely live past 70, and I'm just about ready to expire. I don't know everything, you hear?
Don't know everything you hear.
Even though I walked all the way from Denver to Steeltown and back again.
Tell us about Denver.
Stay away from the city. It's nothing but a corpse these days, and the Gippers, well, they're not a bad lot per se, but I'd be careful around.
Типа в Денвері вони непогані, але дуже небезпечні.
I'd personally visit the airport instead. The young'uns there are wonderful.
Чи якийсь аеропорт є?
Colorado Springs. It's an alright place. A little uptight, but that's what you get from having all of the 100 families there. I like the scientists and engineers, though. Real clever kids. Nuh-uh. Place like that ain't fit for the lonely traveler. Well, you might be alright. If you do decide to go in that direction, I've heard that it's gotten real dangerous.
Потім якісь поля, рівнини чи що.
Steeltown. That place is an industrial nightmare.
Ще є якесь залізне місто. Стальне місто, точніше.
Right through the skin. Gives me the shivers, you hear? You kids these days, and you're limited. Some of it is real private. Some of it probably should be. But you young whippersnappers tell everyone everything. Like Paradolia Jones? He's probably the best damn caravan master in the bazaar. But his business would be better if he knew how to keep his mouth shut. Between you and me, if I was afraid of ducks, I wouldn't tell a soul.
Що за квести взяв? Сінема. Чисто. Це ти з головним їх розмовляв, чи що?
Єю.
Єю?
Головною.
То що, жирна дівка?
Ну я б не сказав, що вона жирна, але напевно так.
Me, a synth? Aren't you adorable? I'm meat and muscle, just like you, Rangers. Shucks, I even have dreams all the time. Technicolor dreams about flying and standing naked in front of people I don't quite know. Synths don't do that.
We still think you're a saint.
I'm not a synth. Why, just last night I had the most human dream. I was back in high school. There was a trigonometry test. I sat down confident and brash.
Ну ми свою жопу продавати не будемо, правильно?
Куди, кому?
В прямому смислі этого слова.
Та ні.
Ну тут просто два недораста друг друга шлепают.
Та ні.
Oh, you kids and your humor. If the folk in the bazaar really thought I was a synth, wouldn't they have tried to decommission me? Not that I'm afraid of such things. Being the perfectly ordinary human male that I am. All right, fine. I am a synth. But you can't tell anyone. Because most humans can't tell a toaster from a synthetic with feelings. Listen, I love your kind. Your urgency, your...
Що з синтом будемо робити? Ну, я біля нього зараз. Він каже, що має почуття. Думаю, якщо просто в нього стріляти.
Ні, стріляти просто не будемо ні в кого. Я думаю, потім розберемось.
Так. Масато. Тут навіть квест має бути. The wind before you is moving so fast he is nearly blue. As he dashes from pot to pot on his toes. String one, testing another. Short mist. As you approach, he stops his cooking to turn his undivided attention to you.
You saw that
Вже друзі.
Horrible! Such a waste of good pork. And human life, of course. Don't worry. Masato is here to offer aid and succor. Have you seen anything this delicious?
He holds a steaming hot bowl in front of you, filled to the brim with some kind of noodles. Well, that's look amazing, maybe.
Yes, yes. Be my guest. After enjoying this bowl, know that my store is open to you. I have a variety of goods that you may find useful.
He hands it to the bowl, which turns out to be a mix of noodle and pork, which is filling and quite delicious. He watches you eat a whole full cream.
A man who never eats pork is never a whole man. But I have to tell you, my friend, these noodles are a pale imitation of the real thing. The great pre-war delicacy. The rarest of rare magics. Instant ramen noodles. I hope one day I will perfect my recipe to recreate them. But enough about me. How can I be of service?
Так, noodles це що? Ну да, я так і думав, локшина. Кріпл. Так. So you're looking for instant ramen noodles.
Ah, you picked up on my subtle hints. Years ago, a friend in Colorado Springs gave me a package of instant ramen noodles that he had found in the Warrens underneath the bazaar. The experience changed my life forever, and I moved here in hopes of finding
Можеш
more.
поговорити, там квест дадуть.
The Warrens aren't safe.
Який нам і
I can't
потрібен.
venture down there. But you must understand, it is as if my body is made of ramen. If you go down in the Warrens, please keep your eyes open for this rare delicacy.
Окей. Rangers says you could use a chef like you.
Oh, how interesting. You mean a permanent position? A full kitchen of my own? My friends, that is quite the offer you're making me. You have my interest for sure. But as I explained to you, I'm here for a reason. Bring me the ramen noodles and I'll gladly join you at your HQ.
Okay.
Come back soon.
Хто там мошенничает?
Шо?
Hey, pals. Finn is the name. If you need a drink, you've come to the right place. If you got questions, well, I suppose that's okay too. Between you and me, I've been partaking in some taste tests during my shift, so everything is a little blurry at the moment. I did hear a loud boom, but I figured it was just a thunderstorm.
Поторговал, он говорит, квест, я ему говорю, давай половину вперед, он такой, окей, на.
Bartender mysteriously vanished into thin air. Anyway, this place is something for everyone. Guns, armor, food, meds, entertainment, and most importantly, booze.
Clearance of Payasos,
If
окей.
you're here to work for Flab, then he might be able to tell you more. One thing's for sure, there's something weird going on here.
Так. Що про Флаба можеш сказати?
Is the man who is large and in charge of the bazaar. And I ain't kidding you when I say large. From what I've seen, he's always in his office, just up the stairs.
Так, what did you mean by something? Що дивного,
I
так?
don't know. I suppose everyone's on edge, you know? They're all putting on brave faces like things are normal, but I can tell something is wrong. Just don't know quite what. Come back anytime.
Так, а що там в театрі від нас хотіли? А, я понял. Там який паті.
Don't make eye contact.
Так, з тим я поговорив. Тих ми відправили. Ніфіга. Там можна якусь пушку собі забрати.
Dr. Cold? Ah, you again. What is it? Yeah.
Де тут бандюків зустріти, а?
The truth is that I see this
Так, давай.
path as proof of my station in life. Here, in these wastelands, how many have the opportunity to eat and flourish as I have?
Блін, ну ти вчасно на перерив їдеш. Окей. 5 хвилин, так 5 хвилин.
Мне хоть позавчера укол сделали, блин, когда я еще в кумове лежал, так меня на 2 дня попустило.
Серйозно, він ще ОФКшить? Ну да. Так. Вийшов кудись. Окей, можна поки що сета глянути. Мабуть. Або сісти в АФК.
Он не дурак поймет. Я если дурак, то не поймет.